Okay, so it seems as if my other video, I just took the screenshot at the wrong moment. I'm sorry, guys. I apologize. A lot of you are confusing this tuner with an old Edge device. And so if you say, hey, I have an 03, I put it in Extreme, and da-da-da-da. Now, this is a repurposed, so the tuner in the background here in my other TikTok video, this is a repurposed Edge. It tunes FICMs. So it is a fuel injection control module tuner. Now, didn't used to be, was modified by the folks at Power Hungry Performance, and it is used to tune your fuel injection control module. So it comes with software's on it to give you, just straight up fuel economy, a 40 horsepower tune, 80 horsepower tune, 100 horsepower tune. They call it the Hercules for all the various model years and everything else. If you have an older version of this, like an Edge Juice with Attitude, for example, right? I'm actually not a fan of those at all. They can just cause issues, and so there's a whole conversation about that. Stories of folks having problems with them. So I would stay away from those for ECM tuning. Just my experience, your mileage may vary, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. To this question, though, the question is phenomenal. Hey, why did I get better fuel economy in Extreme? So in diesels, the more power you're pushing, the better fuel economy you're getting. It's just the way it is. So if you're an old guy like me who, just has visions of grandeur of going fast, and so he likes fast things and all this kind of stuff, great, get fast things. Or if you're an old guy like me and you just like fuel economy, then add more power. And now if you only put 5,000 miles a year on your truck, please don't spend money this way, right? Not on the bigger injectors and the bigger turbo and the intercoolers and bigger exhaust and all this kind of stuff, because you're not going to see your money again. It does sound cool, but your wallet's going to be emptied. If, however, you put on a pretty significant number of miles per year, you can weigh the fuel economy benefits and say, hey, I'm running 30,000 a year, 40,000 a year, 50,000 a year miles. What upgrade should I do? Possibly all of them, right? Because again, the more power you're pushing, the better fuel economy you're getting. So when you have a tuner and you put it in extreme mode, whatever the various tuners call it, race tune, whatever, and all of a sudden you're like, hold it, I'm getting better fuel economy. Why the heck is that? It's because the more power you're pushing, the better fuel economy you're getting, but it's limited by what your injectors can dump for fuel, what your air intake can process for air, what your turbo can put into the combustion chamber. So if you're putting in more fuel and more air, you're going to have a bigger kaboom. It's just the way that it is. Now, that comes with a side effect, right? Commonly higher exhaust gas temperature. So you want to make sure that you're set up for this stuff, right? You want to make sure that you're not letting your EGTs get above 1,500 ever and not, sustain them over 1,200. And oh, by the way, if you do have an automatic, you want to make sure that you watch my videos on the solenoids and stuff, so you can pop those in there before you go crazy on power. Otherwise, you'll be calling me up asking about the transmissions I sell. But the reason why, to your point, the reason why you get better fuel economy in Extreme is because you're pushing more power. And more power is more happiness. So that's how that works, both in your smile and at the fuel pump. So if you want tunes, you want custom tunes, you want cans tunes, you want bigger injectors, you want bigger turbos, go fast goodies, we carry it all over at FICMRepair.com. We did start out in the Power Stroke 6-liter space, but now, Ford, Chevy, Dodge, we're kind of a little bit of everything. So whatever you need, we got you, and we'll be happy to take care of you. And make sure that you know what you're buying. Make sure that we talk you out of stuff, or try to talk you out of stuff that you just don't need, and then just hook you up and make sure you're on the side of the road, not off to the side of it, and life is good. Okay, so FICMRepair.com. We're all in this together. Thanks, guys. Appreciate you.